Hey guys, my name's Lucas,
Hi, I'm Dylan.
And it's Noelle again.
and this week I'm going to be your glorified question reader.
AKA Supreme Leader.
Yes.
AKA, we're all afraid of him this time.
All right, so let's start it off. The first question.
Wait. Before we start, I would like to tell you that we're recording this November 5th, so we don't know the results of the election yet. And I'd just like you all to know that we're not going to talk about any of that political garbage. You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay?
All right,
They
so the
just need
first
to know.
question is from nobody. They said, so last time somebody asked you about your most embarrassing moments. What about your most awkward moments? I'm talking so awkward you wish you could just run through the nearest glass window and fall a few stories to spare the awkwardness.
Wait, how many stories?
A
I think they
few.
meant glass door. Because I know from experience what that's like.
Yeah.
I know from screen doors, but not glass.
Okay, I can start it off for a minute if you guys want to think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I can't think of any defining embarrassing moments, but there have been some odd ones.
It's just your entire life. That is my awkward moment.
There have been some odd ones on the way home from school on the city bus. So one time there was this drunk guy who was sitting next to me for 15 minutes on the way home, just ranting about all kinds of stuff. And I kind of brought it on myself because I could have gotten up and moved, but he seemed kind of nice. I didn't want to offend him. So I just suffered for 15 minutes.
No offense, you're a nice crazy drunk dude. Not nice crazy drunk dude.
Yeah. How about you guys?
There is one that I remember that is so awkward that I will go to my grave with how horrible and how messed up it makes me feel inside, but I can't tell you that one. So Noelle, go while I think of one.
What?
You have to now.
It's too bad. I will never tell anyone of it.
No, tell us or you die.
Never.
I'll kick you from the call. Just kidding. You go, Noelle.
That would kick Noelle too.
I'll just ghost there. I don't know. Okay, I guess this one was kind of awkward funny. But me and Dylan were in a jump park with a group of people from our co-op. And so this one guy walks up. This one guy. Yeah, that kind of guy. He walks up and he's like, "Hey, you two would make a good couple." And he's looking at me and Dylan.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And then we're related.
Wait,
what the
I don't even remember this. It's pretty bad. But it's not as bad as the time that I was walking down. This is not my story, but I was walking down the trade fair with my cousin, and one of the guy who's selling jewelry. It's a kids' trade fair, and yet the adult, just shouts at me, "Hey, why not buy a necklace for your girlfriend?" And I'm like, "What? She's my cousin." And he's like, "Well, you should anyway then."
At that point, you just can't say no.
I just remembered while you said, I just remembered something that was almost as awkward. It was so awkward. I was sitting outside of the Crayola experience at the mall because, yes, my family was in there and I was just sitting there.
I was having so much fun there. No, I'm kidding.
She was making all the crayon things. But anyway, I was sitting there and this girl just randomly walks up and she sits down in, it's one of the 2-seat tables, and sits down next to me. And I'm like, what the? And she's holding her phone in a way that's obviously recording.
Yeah.
And she's like, "So, kiss or slap me?" And I'm like, "Oh,
was she hot?"
Okay.
That's not important to the story because it's still awkward as heck either way.
So what'd you do?
So then I'm like, neither, and she's like, no, come on. You know what? Just slap me. And then so I weakly not slapped her, but I brushed my hand against her arm, and then she pointed the phone down and walked away to her group of friends. It was so awkward. I was clearly being recorded.
I would have picked up my shoe, pick it up and be like, "Are you sure you want me to slap you?"
Oh my gosh, it was so bad. And apparently that's a thing online. I did not know that, so I was in there alone. Just wondering what the heck was going on.
See, next time you go into the Crayola experience.
I'm scarred for life. I can't think of a crayon without thinking of that.
The girl you almost kissed. /slapped.
So our next...
It would be such a mad lad move to just go in for a full kiss. Just right there.
That would have been awesome. But no.
Luckily, I'm saying
She'd have
so
it
I
on
didn't.
video too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
All right. Oof
Okay.
wants us to read the entire B movie script, which you're definitely not doing. And
I don't even think that's PG enough to like read here.
it would take way too long.
Yeah, because like there's like the bee, and then he does all those substances, and we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
But Lucas, please tell us you at least have a paragraph or two.
No, I don't. I can look it up though.
Well, shame on you. I think I can do this from memory. It's something like,
What?
science says the bee can't, there's no way the bee should be able to fly with such a big body weight and
Wait,
such
you
tiny
watched
wings. It
this?
shouldn't be able to get off the
Yeah, no.
ground. Yeah, somehow it was like something like that. I remember.
And then
I've
the bee
never
marries
even
the
watched
woman
the
or
Bee
something.
movie.
This next one from
What's the
Ethan.
next
He
one?
said, "What are your individual thoughts on the first episode of the new season of The Mandalorian?
Spoiler free, by the way.
And what do you hope will happen in the next
I've got so
episodes?
many
And where do you
thoughts.
think the season is going?" And I haven't actually watched
We should
it yet,
start with what
so I'm going to
Lucas.
step out for a minute.
What do you mean yet? Did you even watch
Have
the
you even
The
first?
watched
first
the first season?
episode.
Oh my
Have you
I'm
even
sorry,
watched
I'll leave.
Star Wars before that though?
I think to answer the first question, it was kind of a weak start, honestly. Like they took the heroes until the last second to
was
pick the most
dumb.
obvious solution.
Sorry,
But
it
listen,
was like
here's my 100% accurate. I've told my family this. This is how it's gonna go. How it's gonna go for all of the whole thing.
Baby Yoda will take over the
season two.
world.
No. Season 2,
No.
they're going to slowly find traces of the Yoda species as they search to find Baby Yoda's home. And they're going to find him at the end of the Season 2 finale and return him home. Season 3 is about a new existential threat to that entire species and the galaxy at large if it's not stopped, and Mandalorian works to stop that. So that's my prediction.
I mean, I'm just gonna say like Baby Yoda gets a girlfriend, and then there's like Baby Yoda being
Baby
shipped.
Yoda.
Baby Yoda, and that is so cute that people will die. And I think that's it.
Yeah, and our co-host randomly walked out of the call.
Does he have to use the bathroom?
I don't know. There wasn't an
I'm
explanation.
here. I said I didn't
Oh, wait.
want any spoilers.
Welcome back. Seriously, that was the
Yeah.
reason?
We
We didn't
Oh,
spoil
okay, I
anything.
thought you were
I
going
didn't
to.
spoil anything.
and you were going to give a spoiler warning or something. Okay. Yeah, we just got Disney
I'll add
Plus,
a big
so-
spoiler warning alarm just in case.
Yeah.
Just
Because my predictions are they're right for the entire season, so I've just spoiled seasons 1 through 3 in its entirety for you.
guys, just the first episode was dumb. It was a Western Star Wars, but it wasn't even a very good one, so just skip it.
Also, did you say
was
co-host?
dumb.
To you, that's dictator.
Dictator, supreme leader, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, he is
With the
in
5-gun
control of
salutes.
he is in control of the questions, so
And you better watch out, Noah.
If you get on his bad
This next
side.
one's punishment for Dylan's actions.
This
What?
next one comes from Johnny McSpree, and he says, Noelle, please reveal your deepest, darkest secret on camera. Because the way you mess with Lucas really annoys me.
Definitely not from me.
What?
All right, this one's from Anonymous again. A different one, obviously. It's a challenge for Noelle.
No, they're all the same.
They just sent in like 10
What?
questions. It says, Noelle, I dare you to quote, I'm going to butcher this name, Hermione Granger in your best British accent.
Oh, Hermione Granger
yeah,
of
yeah,
Harry Potter.
that thing.
Okay, I haven't watched the movies, but I read the book. It was the books. They were. I don't know. She says stuff like it's Leviosa, not Leviosa, except annoying. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you
All
just
right,
offended
perfect.
every single Harry Potter
Oh,
fan.
I know what she says. Ron, you're obnoxious and fat. Leave me alone.
And we lost all
I
our
mean,
British
if you're
listeners.
talking about the last book, here's my Hermione voice.
Hey, look at me!
Oh, I love that one.
wizard. I'm a wizard, Harry. I'm pretty sure that's the lady in pink who goes. I don't remember her name.
So what's our next
This
question,
one's from
Lucas?
Anonymous as well. And this one's a good one. How did you three meet?
Oh.
Well, I was at a bar one
Oh,
day, cleaning in the back, sketchy place. I walk out in the alley, and there's Noelle. Then, like, what was going on,
just sticking up Lucas, and then it became instant friendship.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's basically how it went.
No, I think
at
we met
church, I believe.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a few years
Church.
ago.
I met Lucas at church.
It was a
And
long time ago.
Lucas was the kid in the back of the church after church playing Minecraft
Oh, yeah.
back on Pocket Edition when it was like super early. And I was amazed because he had played a world long enough and gotten lucky enough to find diamonds back before there were even infinite worlds. He had a diamond sword
This
and
Back when
diamond pickaxe.
diamonds were
Stinking like
amazing.
status symbol at this point.
Yeah, so in exchange for some diamonds, we became great friends, and then Noelle eventually joined the train too.
Yep. And we haven't actually
The diamond
we
train.
only hung out after church pretty much since we live pretty far away, so we haven't actually seen each other in like 6 months. But we've been doing VR and we've been doing the podcast and stuff, so
And still playing Minecraft, of course.
like
because,
once in the past year.
Yes, I've played Minecraft like 3 times in the past 6 months,
All right, this is
and only with friends then.
so this is our only sort of relationship question episode. I think people are catching on to the fact that we're
Ooh, a
not
sort
really
of
qualified.
relationship question.
So she wants to reject someone,
No,
or
we're
he
very
wants to
qualified.
reject
Yeah, yeah.
someone.
So this one says, should girls wait for boys to invite them to dances, or should girls make the first move? Secondly, if a person invited
Oh, I
you
know.
to a
I
dance,
know.
would you only dance with that person?
To answer the second question first, generally when someone
If they
generally when
invite
someone asks you, then it's an exclusivity thing. And it's even tradition, like I think sometimes like the guys ask the girl and they give them a specific like flower that they wear on their wrist, right?
It's called a corsage,
Yes.
you pig.
Yeah, anyway.
If you don't know
I
what
wouldn't
corsage
know.
is, man,
Yeah, I agree with
you're not going to get
I
a
agree with
date.
Dylan on the last part. And for the first part, I think if you like a guy,
I mean, it depends on what terms you're going on.
If you're confident in your relationship with the guy and maybe he's, too scared or too quiet to do that, if you think he'd enjoy it and you'd like to do it, I see no problem with that.
Yeah,
I think it'd be cool. Like, guys should be able to ask girls and girls should be able to ask guys. It should be.
On the other hand, if a girl does ask a guy, there's a lot currently, like a lot of pressure for the guy to say yes. Or
if she'll know her relationship with the guy, and it's going to be totally fine if they're, good friends or, good more than friends. It's not going to be an issue.
I mean,
don't ask a random stranger, but if
I
you're
don't know
close
if
to the
it's that
person.
fun.
I can
don't
say
think
from
it's that
personal experience, it's a heck of a lot of fun. So
you didn't ask anyone. Shut up. He did not ask anyone officially. If you go with a group of friends,
unless you call spending the whole night with a girl, and yeah,
again,
this time I didn't have to bleep out Gertrude, but yes, it's great. Anyway, we're getting seriously.
Yeah, so basically,
sidetracked.
if you like him and you're confident he likes you too, I'd totally go for it. I don't know any guys who don't like a confident girl. And he may be too scared to ask you in some scenarios, yeah.
Yes.
Wait, don't guys think cute, like shy is super cute?
I guess it depends on the guy, but...
Yeah, it depends.
Okay, if they're hot and shy. Isn't that a thing?
What?
Pretty sure it's a thing.
We were back on the rails for 0.2 seconds, and then Noelle's like, okay, but how about them hot guys, though? Or no, hot girls, though. Hot, shy girls. What's our next question?
It's from Stuck in the Mud, and
Also
it's a story. So...
about mud.
In the mud, yeah. So it starts with, we had a dance in our town every Sunday night. We were under strict instructions to go home straight home immediately after. But one night we decided to take a detour to check out a truck on the top of Makeout Hill. When we got up there, we realized that the couple... Makeout Hill, yeah. When we got up there, we realized that the couple in the truck was actually making out, and we wanted to get out of there. So I backed down the hill, and because of the angle, actually ended up running our tailpipe all the way into the ground, and the bumper was actually sitting on the mud. We tried to push my car from behind with my friend's car, but she started pushing while I was still in park. There was quite a crunching sound.
Quite a crunching indeed.
We then did something incredibly... doing something incredibly stupid and jacked up the car out of the wet ground, climbed down behind it, and tried to get the mud out of the exhaust so it would start again.
So it starts sliding and rolls over you and keeps
Somehow
going.
we managed to get the mustard-colored Volvo station wagon home, and I thought I had gotten away with it when my parents accepted the very edited story of what happened. Only my dad was no dummy. He looked at the back of the car and saw the damage. He woke me up and said, "Get in the car. We're going back to where you were last night." That was the longest ride of my life.
Going back to Makeout Hill.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I know.
I think the real lesson here is never go to anywhere called Makeout Hill. Just don't.
Or honey mustard truck. Really? Like honey mustard colored whatever it was. What was it?
Yeah,
Volvo, they
Volvo
said,
station
maybe?
wagon,
Lame car.
I believe.
Don't make it yellow, like mustard yellow.
Yellow is the
Everyone
best
will want to
color for a car.
Save it. No.
That's my
This is
answer
like
neon
for a
orange
future
or
question.
pink.
this is the yellow that is the color of baby bar.
Oh, I didn't need that.
Yeah,
image.
thank you. All right.
Now every time you see a car, this is what
Our
you're gonna be
next one
thinking.
is from Anonymous.
Wait, how much trouble did
I
she
don't
get
know.
in though?
Didn't say.
I don't know if she even survived. You guys.
All right, the next one's from Anonymous. They said, what did you
Do before recording this.
podcast? And what does a typical day look like for you?
That's a good question.
Let's see. I had some Zoom classes, and then I worked on writing a book because I've been doing this all month, and then I had coffee, and then we recorded. And then I plan on murdering the co-host.
Which one?
I mean,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I'm hoping the other
You'll
one.
never
Shush.
know. Don't cover your mouth.
We need to leave this a mystery. Audience members, write in and vote which one Noel should kill.
Come back next week to find out who died on the 3-person murder mystery show.
You got a 50-50 chance, so either way, you've got a good odds. Cast your bets now. For me, I probably, let's see, I did classes. I went all gangster, and I got out of my last class 2 minutes early to come do this. And Noelle's all gangster. She's skipping a class.
Are you going to get in trouble for that?
Yeah, pretty gangster.
Nope.
No, my mom
okay,
teaches the
nice.
class.
Which class?
So she's got her connections.
What class is
Yes.
it?
A very rigorous
yeah.
schooling class. It's actually bullet journaling,
Oh,
so it's
cool.
an art class, so whatever. I will be sending this to every person in bullet journal, just like as an explanation to why I...
Here's what we did in the time we could have been being productive. So
This
what'd you
morning
do, Lucas?
I stayed up late last night, so I accidentally slept through my alarm. And then I made it to
Oof.
school on time still then. And then I got off at about noon because we've got half days every day now.
You guys have the
Yeah, they
shortest
don't want us
days
taking
in
our
the
masks
universe.
off. Masks
To eat so they.
send us home before lunch every day, which is nice.
That's
Yeah.
genius.
What if you get hungry in between,
You
though?
can eat outside.
Teacher, I need to eat desperately. Please.
Wait, what if you have diabetes? How do you get your...
I don't
sugar.
know.
They're like, no!
I'm reasonably sure that's not
I'm
how
pretty sure they have
diabetes worked, actually.
shots for that or
You
or
have to keep
medication
your
or
blood
something.
sugar up. No, the shots are only for
Oh,
last
okay.
minute, like emergency. Do you just like put a sucker inside of your mask?
If you're a diabetic, write in and explain to us.
we're very ignorant.
We want to know.
All right. So yeah, and then after school I took the bus home, got Taco Bell, and here we are now. It's about 2:45.
Taco Bell, the
Yes.
lunch of champions.
It's cheap.
Yes, and then the 6 hours later,
This
Good
podcast
guess.
is sponsored by Taco Bell. Visit
Oculus
tacobell.com/OOC.
yeah, guys, I
get
even made
10%
a
off your
jingle
next
for
order.
it. Guys, I even made a jingle for Taco Bell. Taco Bell, if you eat it, you won't barf until later.
We are definitely never getting sponsored by them.
Yeah, we just lost all of our sponsorship
I
opportunities.
can't eat Taco Bell, so I'm not even mad.
Allergies. Don't insult them any more than you already have.
Their beans used to be good. They're bad. No.
Wow, shame. Lucas, let's move
Yes.
swiftly onwards. So, Taco Bell doesn't bring
Yeah.
libel.
So next we're on the
or libel. I just said that weird.
libel.
Seems to be a pattern with you, Dylan.
Kind of like
Mr.
Urals,
Jiffy Man.
Urals.
you know, or
Shut
No,
up.
no,
or
no.
GIFs,
Stop.
or like
I'll kick you.
V, or
What? I bet you say Vaz
Right
instead of
tag.
space.
All right. So this one's from Kylie.
Vaz.
She asked, "Do you have any unpopular opinions?" No,
I know,
none.
Kylie.
0. How about you
What?
guys?
No, I don't like being an individual. Of course, I don't have an opinion that disagrees with the crowd. Anyone who knows me has never ever disagreed with me. They don't think
Never.
I am
Yeah.
anything. I don't have any.
Wait, I have one. Pineapple pizza.
Wait, what
Pineapple
did she
pizza is-
ask?
If you have any
Wait, what was the
I
unpopular
think it's
opinions.
okay. It's not a crime against humanity.
Nope, none.
Possibly. Dutch
Ah,
Bros is gross. I'm sorry.
That is an unpopular.
I'm just gonna
opinion.
say it. I'm gonna
Oh,
say
wait.
Starbucks is better.
I'll tack onto that. Coffee is disgusting. That is
Black
an unpopular
coffee is
opinion right there, but it's
disgusting.
true.
He doesn't even drink tea. Dylan
All
doesn't
coffee
drink
is
tea.
disgusting.
He's not even
You're a
here
bad British
at this point.
person.
I drink Dr. Pepper day and night.
Just so you know, Dutch
Except
Bros
that I
people,
don't have Dr. Pepper day or
Dutch
night.
Bros people that I offended, I've gotten their freeze drinks, whatever. According to another coffee shop owner, apparently they use all the burnt roasts inside of their frozen drinks. It's really nasty. Also, I have never been able to actually finish any Dutch Bros
Really?
frozen drinks. It's so gross. I have to throw away the sludge that's also sugary.
Their
at the
iced
bottom.
American Eagles are good, though.
Ugh.
That's the only coffee I drink, and like twice a year.
If I knew what that was, maybe I'd agree.
Noelle's glaring at me right now.
You may not say that. The cold brew is okay.
So
I've
we've
heard,
got one from
or good. You can't really mess up with cold
Passable,
brew.
you know.
this one's from
What's our
Andy,
next
and he
question,
asks,
Lucas?
"What are your thoughts on the new PlayStation 5 and the Final Fantasy 16 trailer? What hopes or predictions do you have for the console?"
I hope it dies and Oculus Quest becomes bigger.
PSVR 2 with wireless and PC level gaming. But I think so. I have literally know nothing about what did
Final
you say?
Fantasy.
Final
All I know is
Fantasy?
there are way too many
So-
games.
All I know is like Disney plus like weird original characters. Like Mickey Mouse is unironically.
I think it's a
part
really
of it
old
or
game. This
something?
is the 16th
Mickey
one.
Mouse the
I believe.
Destroyer.
Yeah.
If you're
Not counting
running,
spin-offs.
so basically how games work. So they're good until the 7th. After the 7th, they just get worse and worse and worse.
What about Seven Nights at Freddy's? That one's not bad.
What?
1 week at Freddy's. I
It
think.
doesn't have the same
Yeah.
catchiness.
Yeah, so for
Minecraft
my
7's
answer,
still amazing.
I think it's awesome. Like the spec increase is crazy, but I'm not
Yeah,
a huge console
it's
gamer,
so
so I'll
good.
probably wait till there's like a good Black Friday deal or something in a year.
Also, did I mention so
Yeah,
overpriced?
500, right?
Serious? Why not overpriced for what it is? So expensive.
So if you want to buy a console, it's really simple. You go to your friend's house who's really into games,
And he has
and
one
then
of those.
you hit
had
him on the head, and you take your free console. It's that easy.
All right, we've got a story from Laura, or Laura, if you want to piss her off. I think that's a no-no word. Never mind, bleep that.
What does Laura have to say? Oh wait, Laura has a knife collection. We should be very scared.
Hopefully
She knows
can't
her way
throw-
around the butterfly knife.
Okay, it's named after a
Really
butterfly.
scary,
Are
yeah.
you expecting us to be afraid?
So she says,
I'm gonna
she
throw a
says-
butterfly.
so when I was like 12,
What
I
did she
used to
say?
sew a lot and sold stuff. So I ended up going to my church's craft show. Obviously, it was mostly old ladies selling stuff,
Uh-oh.
and my table was next to two of them. When my dad was helping me set up, they were pretty conversational. They asked him a bunch of stuff and were laughing so hard every time he said something, and he's not even that funny. Donna, a
Oh,
70-year-old woman, was especially entranced. The next and last day of the craft show, my mom and cousin came to pick me up. Donna was visibly disappointed that my dad wasn't there. So she and her friends started chanting, "We want Joe! We want Joe! We want Joe!"
Oh
Eventually,
my
they stopped and asked my
God.
mom who she was. My mom said she was Joe's wife, and Donna didn't love this. This interaction haunts me, and I'm pretty sure it's why we moved 2,000 miles away. So, my question is, are any of you
my
interested in
God.
dating
That's
Donna?
the plot twist at the end.
Dylan?
Well, Dylan's open. He's available.
I think I'm gonna let this one be all yours,
I asked you
Lucas.
first.
Yes, and I'm answering it for you. Sounds like the woman of your dreams. So enjoy a long, well, and a not
All
very
right,
sorry.
Donna, if
happy
you're
life.
listening,
We've got a guy for you.
yes.
Oh, no.
Some fresh meat.
Elizabeth asked, do you prefer iced or hot coffee? And also tell a weird coffee story.
She knows exactly what I've got to tell. Many weird coffee stories. Very sad coffee stories. Okay. Since they're both not coffee drinkers, like you drink it.
Every once in a while.
Occasionally,
Yeah,
right,
only when I'm
Lucas?
tired, though. Like, I don't drink it because it's good.
I drink it
Us-
iced, but I blend the ice in a Vitamix, and it makes a frap.
Yeah, I definitely prefer iced as well.
But
I prefer none.
we live in
honestly.
Arizona. No one can afford
Yeah.
to have hot coffee at this point.
In the middle of winter, specifically being this point, we're going to winter.
It's
getting
95
cold.
right now, Dylan.
Still.
It was.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It was cold enough yesterday.
No. I
My
don't even
point
think we'll
stands.
have a winter per se. It's 2020. Things don't happen like you want them to.
2020, the final plot twist is we're just gonna go directly into summer.
Yeah.
Oh, also, every season's going to be summer from now on. 100 degrees.
Do you
Isn't
want to
that
tell us a
normal for
coffee
Arizona,
story?
though? Oh, yes, I do have a great one. That I'm scarred for life, and I hate the smell of peanut butter now.
What?
Okay, so I had made this coffee, and I'm experimental with drinks. So I had made this coffee, and it was a peanut butter chocolate mocha
I don't know what that means.
frap. Yeah, I was really
Continue.
blendy
Coffee,
icy sugar with peanut butter and chocolate. So I made that, and I left it on my desk, and then someone who was using my desk, one of my siblings, went and spilled it all over all of my school books and my math book especially, except they didn't happen to tell me until like a week afterwards. So by the time I pick up my math book that I had to use for the entire year, it had the worksheets in it, and the entire like edge smells like rotten peanut butter, milk, all the most disgusting smells in the world.
I think I remember that smell just because it was so bad.
It was so bad. And then every time
How did
I use
nobody
my math
notice
book,
that
I had
for
to
a week?
smell it.
Just asking.
Oh no!
Let's just say Noelle may or may not have been
yes.
skipping out on math.
It's math, so it's okay.
Yeah, it was.
You're forgiven.
Yeah,
That really motivated me to finish algebra really fast.
that's one way to do it.
And also now I hate the smell of peanut butter. You can't get it near me without.
So that was our last question, but we do have one more challenge, and it's for Dylan.
Ooh.
Oh, really? Oh,
You thought you were getting
really?
off easy,
Thank
huh?
you, audience.
Really, audience?
I dare.
really
It says,
did.
"I dare Dylan to end this episode in Spanish, in a British or Italian accent." So I can give you a minute to use Google Translate, or we can just do the accent part.
Yeah, let's get translating. I did not actually.
We dropped out of college Spanish.
Yes.
So
Yeah. So we'll see how I can do.
Muy mal.
No habla
No
español,
buenos.
señor.
Eh?
Senor
Yeah, señor.
Are you Canadian now? Senor
Let's see. Translate. I just typed in translator and opened a game. Translate English.
Okay,
to
you said Italian?
British or Italian
Spanish.
accent.
I don't
Spanish.
see. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, for language.
British or Italian. Okay, let's type.
All right, Dylan, you must channel your inner Hermione Granger. Now, every time I do a British accent, it sounds like I'm an announcer. Like I can do it best when I'm holding a fake microphone in front of my face. It's trippy.
I've got something real special to close us, but I'm not allowing either of the co-hosts to see what it is.
Meanie. And we're nearing the end of the episode for this week, and I would like to say to all of our listeners, thank you for sending in. Send in more. Don't jump out windows to avoid awkwardness. Shove the other person out the window.
Dylan's ready, I think.
Okay, I think I maybe have it.
And here's Dylan.
Wait, what the?
Before I give you any more
Also, make sure to vote.
advice.
Send us an
I
email.
typed
Tell us
in
who
English.
should disappear
Oh,
no.
Talking about the election,
Yes,
right?
I was like, what?
next episode. We had there
Make
was
sure
one
to vote,
question we
kids.
couldn't
You're
include because
probably
somebody wanted
underage.
advice on how to assassinate somebody. A politician.
Why
It's
did-
not
why
who
did
you're
Why
thinking
is that
of,
our
not the
audience?
president.
I mean, it fits our demographic perfectly, but
That's probably
Yep.
the one male listener we have.
yeah, we'll say that. There we go. Okay,
Remember, British or Italian?
Italian.
let's see. It's me, Pizza Parker, Pepper, whatever. Okay.
This is going to be extremely offensive.
Que tal todo el mundo? Este episodio ha resultado genial y también grita rápidamente en
Ravioli.
Lucas. Hasta la próxima vez.
I
Wait,
have
what
no
did you
idea what
just
he just
say?
said.
And that's
but
worth going to
it.
translate, guys.
Thank you guys.
Okay, send us in next time what he just said, please.
And also, guys, I've got something kind of exciting. I just found out we can
Oh,
do
yeah.
take voice messages now. So on our
It'll be a
URL to
radio
send in
show.
stuff, tinyurl.com/OOC submit. We're going to have a new link so you can actually get your own voice on the program asking your questions.
And if you are speaking Italian Spanish,
We
Go
may or
away.
may not be able to take your question.
yes, we cannot understand.
So yeah, thanks for listening, everyone. Make sure to tell your friends and send in more so we can keep doing these episodes.
And a round of applause. Fake applause
Let's
to
give a
Lucas.
round of applause
Thank
to
you,
our
thank you.
supreme leader of this week. I will be back in the driver's seat So any of you who still want to send me challenges, don't.
And any of you who want him gotten out of the way before the next
Yeah,
episode,
we actually had
so
too
I
many
can be in
challenges for
charge.
Dylan. We had to leave
Go
a couple
for
out.
it.
Maybe we can do a bonus
Everyone
episode like
hates you.
directly after this and just
I
do
believe
all
we
the
have
challenges.
3.
How many do we have?
3 more after this.
Okay,
I don't
how
know,
long do you think they
a
take?
minute
each?
maybe? They're not super long, but we can collect them for a little while and then do a bonus episode.
All right, guys, send in all the
Okay,
most horrible
everyone.
things for Dylan you can think of, and
Send
eventually
in
we'll do
the
something.
Make Dylan Suffer bonus episode. We need your help.
Yes.
Send in your best challenges to make me suffer.
He likes
Why are you
suffering.
smiling evilly, Dylan?
Because
Oh.
I have plans.
For yourself?
Oh no.
No.
We have
Oh,
to do
why
this
is
when
he
Noel's home,
continuing?
not Dylan.
I'll
Smiley.
just leave it at that, listeners. Send in for the Make Dylan Suffer. Send that in.
tinyurl.com/OOC submit.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Buy today
What?
and get
No,
a free pack
okay.
of diapers.
Goodbye.